Have you ever noticed how everyone seems to be talking about the same topics at the same time? From viral scandals to breaking news, it feels like we're all in the know. But what if that very feeling of being informed is exactly how the system keeps you blind? In 1988, linguist Noam Chomsky and economist Edward Herman published a book that pulled back the curtain on this illusion. It was called Manufacturing Consent. Their argument? The media doesn't tell you what to think, but it absolutely tells you what to think about. Sounds harmless at first, until you realize what's being left out. See, in theory, we live in a democracy with a free press. Countless channels, endless opinions, total freedom, right? But beneath that surface is a carefully controlled ecosystem where power isn't seized with guns, but with gatekeeping. According to Chomsky and Herman, there are 5 invisible filters that shape every major media message you see. These aren't conspiracy theories. They're built into the structure itself. Filter 1, ownership. Most media is controlled by a handful of megacorporations. That means the news you watch has to align with their interests, or it simply won't air. Filter 2, advertising. You're not the customer, you're the product. The real customer is the advertiser. So anything that might upset a sponsor, silenced. Filter 3, sourcing. Journalists rely on official sources, governments, corporations, police. If those sources are cut off, the story dies. So reporters stay in line to keep access. Filter 4, flack. When someone steps out of line, there's a storm of backlash. Lawsuits, smear campaigns, public outrage. It's a warning to others. Behave. Filter 5, anti-ideology. During the Cold War, it was anti-communism. Today, it's whatever the new enemy is, a narrative that paints dissent as dangerous. These filters don't work by force. They work by narrowing the field until the only choices left are all approved. It's not censorship, it's selection. You're free to think anything, as long as it's within the box. And here's the real trick. The system flatters you. It gives you debates, dramas, and deep dives. You feel smart, engaged, empowered. But the deeper you look, the more you realize everyone's swimming in the same shallow pool. What they didn't expect was the internet. At first, the web was chaos, wild ideas, raw truth, real rebellion. But slowly, the same filters crept back in. Algorithms replaced editors, virality replaced value. And today, most people get their independent news from platforms owned by the very same elites. So what's the lesson? Being informed isn't about consuming more content. It's about asking who benefits from the narrative, what voices are missing, what questions we're not supposed to ask. Because the greatest trick the system ever pulled wasn't lying to you. It was making you feel smart while you never saw the strings. Subscribe for more content like this.